Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bracket Up, where we review the mundane to the slightly less mundane. And today, as you can see on this beautiful screen, we are reviewing Wrong Turn 2. It's a movie about mutant cannibal hillbillies that I personally think is phenomenal and up there with Jurassic Park and Casablanca and The Godfather. If we had a Mount Rushmore, those would be the four of films, but we don't, sadly. So today we're looking at this movie, but we've got a little twist on things. We're going to figure out which character we'd most like to have as a roommate. Somebody who shares your bills, somebody who might cook for you while you clean. When you go to work, they'll scrub the toilet for you. Nice, good, friendly roommate things that I'm sure everybody has done with their roommates at some point.
I
So
wish
we
Tom
threw
was here. He would tell you that's a lie.
Dang it. Sorry, Tom. So we've got 23 characters. Most of them are from Wrong Turn 2. I decided to be a little more liberal with my choices and picked out an extra character from all of the other Wrong Turn films. So there's 23 total characters. We're going to get to the bottom of who we want in our house all the time. Before we get started, I'll introduce everybody else as usual. Underneath myself is Andy Misek. Andy, I know you've been ready for this one for like the last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell a wrong turn is. I'm confused. I don't have a smart ass comment to make. Just do your thing.
Okay, that's good. Underneath Andy is Dave Holloway, the anime master. Dave, you've been excited for this one for about 25 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I thought this was a TV series.
Oh dear, I can hear the excitement in your voice. And underneath Dave, looking very, very, very annoyed already, it's Julian Griffin. We'll try and keep this one quick, Julian.
I mean, it's not gonna be, but okay. You shouldn't lie.
All right, we'll do our best. So I've got the bracket pulled up here. We've got a bunch of, half of the matchups are play-in matchups because we have an actual decent number of entries. The first one is a guy named Tommy against Sawtooth. So I'll show you Tommy first. This is Tommy.
Oh, hey!
Oswald.
Patton Oswalt?
It is Patton Oswalt. He's only in the beginning of the movie, and you don't even see his face. He's just over a phone. So, yeah, it's kind of a shame. But I was surprised when I learned that it was actually him. This is one of his, 4 or 5 lines of dialogue here, and I thought it's the best one that he got.
They land Patton Oswald and they give him 4 lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
Well,
they couldn't pay
here.
for more. Yeah, they couldn't pay for more.
I think the budget was about $6 million or so on Wrong Turn 2.
They got 4 lines out of Patton Oswald for $6 million. Oh,
I'm sure he got about 50 grand to do the lines in 10 minutes.
And again, it's like, in movies like this, they don't really, like comedians that show up on these types of movies, they're not getting paid a lot anyway. He was also on Blade 3. So how much does he possibly stand to make?
Very, very little. So Tommy,
he was in Marvel movies before he was in the Marvel universe. He's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too.
Oh my God. He's doing everything.
He just doesn't know how to say no.
All right. So in this movie, Tommy is an agent of one of the other characters, like a film agent, and he's trying to get her to be happy about going to this shoot. So the point of Wrong Turn 2 is that there's a reality series being filmed, and it goes horribly wrong, like Survivor kind of show, and it goes horribly wrong when all the people are attacked by the mutant cannibal hillbillies. So that's the basic gist of the show.
Boy, that show must have had great ratings.
Well, it spoiler alert, it never actually came to air because most of them got killed.
Well, I definitely wouldn't want him as a roommate because he might try to get me involved in some bullshit. And I might die later.
Let's see what he's up against.
Well, he's alive. So that's a good thing, is you want a roommate that is still living, I think.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so
I have a feeling, based on the name of the next one, if you tell me the person is a killer, I believe you, because the name just sounds like the murderer.
You are 1 for 1 today, Dave. This is Sawtooth. and this is how Sawtooth...
Oh my God. Are those? I can't tell if that's a mustache or if that's those are his gums.
Yeah, that's a lip.
Very intense hair lip.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this him before getting beaten up, or is this just the baseline version Sawtooth?
Kind of a baseline version here. There's not as many
Okay.
burns in his shoulder. I know you can't see the tire iron in the old stomach, and there's no arrow in his neck. So yeah, this is just kind of a regular old day.
Is that a boil coming out of his neck?
Could be.
It could be.
I don't know
anything.
that much about these movies.
Should be his name or his catchphrase. Could be.
Is there a chance if we were roommates with Sawtooth, he wouldn't want to kill and eat us?
I think that's kind of up to you. You gotta cultivate the relationship so he doesn't want to gobble down your arms and legs.
I mean, the way I see it, if you build rapport with Sawtooth, that's a powerful alliance.
Yeah, but you got to imagine once he gets caught, you're gonna have to spend like many weeks talking to the police, explaining why you were living with a serial killer.
I didn't
He's a
know.
serial killer? How many people did he kill?
Well, over the course of all these movies, a lot.
Oh,
I mean, how many wrong turns are there?
Wait, he's a
6.
reoccurring character? He's not just in one of them?
So Sawtooth makes his first appearance in Wrong Turn 4, and he's in 4, 5, 6, and 1
How is he in
so he's
one?
the first one.
because 4 starts the prequels, and 4, 5, and
Oh.
6. This is Star Wars shit here. It's all prequels to 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know I'd get into so
So-
much lore.
So he's the villain of 1, and then they decided we have to do the Darth Vader treatment and explain his backstory.
I
like,
guess.
his lead-up?
Yeah, after
Okay.
the third one, I think they were just kind of we didn't know where to go, so let's delve into older stuff.
Sawtooth.
So, yeah.
Okay.
He dies in the first one.
Okay.
I'm gonna spoil all these by telling you guys who dies
Oh,
and
yeah.
how they died,
This-
if
Oh,
they died,
please
because I
spoil.
know you're not gonna watch them. And Jesus Christ, who would
Nope.
want? I do recommend the second one. It is funny. It's actually pretty good. That's the only one I would recommend ever.
Okay.
This sounds like a Black Friday movie for us.
It absolutely is. It would fit in very well there. Okay, so we've got Patton Oswalt as Tommy against Sawtooth as Sawtooth.
Sleazy agent who puts me in danger's way, or a powerful ally.
Okay, Tommy didn't know that there were going to be murderous cannibal hillbillies. Nobody knows that.
This is so ignorant, sleazy agent that would
Yes.
possibly get me in danger.
Yeah, did he do the research into this Sawtooth in the area?
I guess he didn't.
I mean,
Or
Sawtooth is just going to kill you, Andy. Like,
just
No. Look, if you build that rapport,
how are you going to build the rapport when he kills you, like, right away?
How do you know he's gonna
2
kill
days
him right
in.
away?
yeah, how do you
2
know?
days
How do
in,
you
you're
know?
dead, Andy. I guarantee it. 2
Pot-
days in.
Potentially,
I
but
give it a week. Jesus.
but see, Tommy gives me the slow death. He gives me hope and then kills me. Gets me killed, I should say.
Sawtooth just
Blood is on
needs
his hands,
a
in other words.
friend, a makeover.
Blood is directly
some
on
plastic
Sawtooth's
surgery.
hands.
some
Quite literally,
therapy.
there is blood on his hands. Look, I'm sitting here trying to make a case for Sawtooth, but it doesn't sound like it's working too well.
I am too. All I'm trying to say is that not everybody's perfect. you know?
That's a way to start a
Not
sentence
everybody's-
about a
Not
cannibal.
everybody's perfect.
Everyone has their quirk.
Everyone, yeah, that's right. His just happens to be very, very apparent. And it's just like, I know,
looking
like,
at
we all
him.
know good dentists. We can take care of his fucked up ass gums.
I don't think that's
There's
the
plastic
problem.
surgery.
You're turning me away from him, Julian, with your bad
What? I'm
argument.
just saying, like, he's a work in progress. That's all.
Julian,
Has anybody ever thought to ask why? Why do you kill people? Sawtooth?
Now,
And is that your real name?
I
What if
like
we
how
don't- what if
Julian's
his name is
original
like
argument is just very superficial. Like, yeah, he's ugly. It's fine.
Honestly, I'm making I sound like a bad girlfriend or a dumb girlfriend right now. That's what I sound like, honestly. No, but for real. What if that's not even his real name? What if his name is Paul and he gets pissed off because everybody refers to him as Sawtooth? My name's not Sawtooth, it's Paul. Stab.
Eat.
Is there any possibility that Tommy is actually Sawtooth, and that's why we don't see Patton Oswalt, is because it's played by a different character?
I mean, I guess it could be, but Patton Oswalt doesn't strike me as like a 6'5", 300-pound muscle man.
Well, neither was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
What if Tommy
But we saw
was
what happened there.
Sawtooth's
He's not a scientist.
What if Tommy
We don't
was
know if he's
Saw-
not a scientist.
What
I
if
guess.
Patton Oswalt was Sawtooth's roommate, luring these people in for feasting for Sawtooth?
So I'm going to use Julian's excuse. Everybody makes mistakes. So what if Tommy made a mistake at the front?
Not everybody's
All right, let's get to voting. I tried.
I'm voting
but
Tommy. I don't want to get killed.
I tried. I got to vote for Tommy.
Oh wow, okay.
It was just
I
fun to
don't
argue
get
for
us
Sawtooth.
Wow.
I'm obviously gonna vote Tommy. I was just trying to talk.
Why am I not? Why am I surprised at this? I don't know.
I mean, Tommy's the right answer.
He's obviously the right answer. If you want a good chance of survival, you just go with the sleazy dude.
Now, without knowing any of these characters, I want Pa to win the whole thing. Good old Pa.
All right. Next up, so there's Sawtooth. Goodbye, Sawtooth. Next up is Jonesy.
Nope.
Oh my
Jonesy
god.
Joe.
Oh,
He
Nope.
looks like a
Now, why are you guys
tool.
saying no?
He looks like a douche.
Okay, so yeah, he totally is. He's a smart ass.
good casting.
You know what he looks like? He looks like the first dude that'll say, "I'm not racist. I have a black friend." That's what he looks like.
Making that face.
Making that face.
That exact face.
Okay, Matt Jones, why were you with the Tiki Torch Boys? And I also saw you with the Proud Boys match.
I'm not racist. I just think you gotta consider both sides.
All right, tell me more about Jonesy.
Okay,
Also
so-
a douche name, Jonesy.
Yeah.
Jonesy.
So since he's part of, he's in Wrong Turn 2 and only Wrong Turn 2. So he's one of the contestants on this reality show, and evidently he's some shitty skateboarder from California somewhere. He's a big old horn dog. He just wants to pork all the women possible. But he
Sounds
finds out
fishy.
that his partner at the time, and I say partner like partner on the show, is a lesbian, and he slowly grows to respect her and care for her. It's actually kind of nice. He sort of redeemed himself for being a
A
douchebag
redeeming
for the first 2
douchebag.
thirds of the movie.
Look, for all our 12 listeners out there, if one of you might be named Jonesy or go by Jonesy, don't do that.
Jonesy sounds like a bad, like, cute name for a Batman villain. Like Harley Quinn calls someone Jonesy, and it's just like a third-rate character that you never see again.
If Andy didn't describe this character, I would describe this character exactly how he did based on the name Jonesy.
Does he have like a
he's wearing
Bluetooth
flip-flops
earpiece?
right now.
So those are actually rigged up cameras that all the contestants are
Ah.
used to get kind of found footage looking footage for their adventures in the woods. All right, so
Gotcha.
that's a bit about Jonesy, and we'll move on to Pa.
Oh,
Not what I was expecting here.
that.
This is what I was expecting.
What were you expecting, Andy?
I was expecting sort of the dad from Thanksgiving.
No.
Name's No.
It's like,
Does
"Pa."
everybody have a hair lip? It looks like everybody has a hair lip.
Is he the father of Sawtooth?
No, we'll get to that later.
Is he an
no,
actual father?
is he a father? Yes, he is a father, I believe.
Is he
Oh.
Jonesy's father?
Father of some of the other characters you'll see later.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, so not Jonesy.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't we give this guy a shot? He seems responsible.
Is he the
living on
father of a
twins.
murderer?
He has
Yeah.
he
Okay.
has kids. His kids are into extracurricular activities. I assume that you have to be fit in order to murder people. on, like,
That's
a
the thing.
large scale.
He's really good at axe throwing, and he's a good archer. He's somebody who, if the
Archer.
world goes to hell, he can shoot and kill deer, humans, bring them back to your place, cook them up.
Do I have to be a cannibal to be this guy's roommate? It's like, oh, I brought home dinner. What is it? Human.
That's a fair point. If all he's bringing home is like human live game, then I'm not for it.
Oh, he'll tell you it's deer. He just,
Oh, I don't like being lied to by my serial
By
killer
my
roommate.
pa.
By Pa.
Pa, you're a father. You should know better than to lie to people. Just tell me if it's human or not. I can.
Oh,
take
he'll
it.
tell you it's long pig and hope you don't know what that actually means.
Oh,
I'm an adult. You don't have to lie to me. Just tell me if it's human or not. That's it. That's all I ask. Is a little bit of transparency. That's all I need to know, mate.
Also, Pa doesn't look like the type, as you explained in the beginning, who's gonna clean the toilet when I'm gone. he looks like he's messing the toilet when I'm gone.
That is true. That was a strange. I don't know any. It's like I'm gone.
I was trying to
While
think
you're
of
out,
the
I'll
most.
wash the toilet. Like I don't.
I was just trying to think of
To
chores.
be fair, Julian, I mean, if Tom was here, he would vouch. The roommates have to share the responsibilities. Someone's got to clean the toilet.
Alternate weeks.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
okay. Here's the thing about Pa. Out of all the hillbillies, all the mutant cannibal hillbillies, Pa is probably the one who understands and can speak the most English. Other than him,
Okay.
none of them can really speak English, and they communicate in grunts and groans. Pa, at least from what I heard in Wrong Turn 2, says the word fuck a lot under his breath, but at least you'll know when he's upset.
So I guess me and Pa have a lot in common. Okay.
Yes, you do, totally.
Say fuck a lot.
What is he holding? Is it like
That's
a
a
picture of
plate.
his son's? A plate. Oh, okay.
Like a dinner plate.
Okay.
Yeah, this is during one of the dinner scenes that we get of the hillbilly family.
And that's human on that plate?
Probably, or some
Okay,
sort
so-
of. I think that might be lettuce or like a nice radicchio. You know, he got himself some spring mix from Target.
So hear me out. They're not
Not
just
only is
ripping
he
the
a-
humans apart, throwing them in a pan, like eating them like turkeys. They're civilized. They use dinnerware. They sit down at the table as a family and consume their
Yes.
human.
Like, you're
Family
not even
dinner
wrong.
time is a
And
lost
apparently
art
they
in
garden
America
because
these
you
days.
just said a single leaf of lettuce or whatever it is that you said that's on there. So they obviously know what vegetables are. So they have a versatile diet. I appreciate that.
You need some roughage in your diet, and you know
Of
the plant
course.
life of West Virginia gives you that.
Look, families these days, they eat apart. They eat in front of a television. The family dinner is a lost art. And look, they're sitting down together with finer dining utensils and ware and eating. Eating
They actually,
human.
they even say grace beforehand.
Look,
I'm not
this-
joking. They do.
This is a good man who eats human.
All right, let's. What are we thinking here? Pa or weird, annoying Jonesy?
Look, last time
gotta
it was
go
it
with
was obvious. Last time it was obvious to not go with the murderer because it's like, okay, don't go with the murderer. But do I want to live with Jonesy? Wouldn't I rather be dead than live with Jonesy? That is the question where we're
Honestly.
looking at here.
All right, sounds like you're for Pa.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
for
going-
Pa.
I'm going Pa with the same logic.
All right, we're gonna sweep for Pa.
I couldn't live with Jonesy because I couldn't stand listening to Smash Mouth every day. Fuck that.
Julian, hey now, you're an all-star.
You said, "Hey now."
All right, so Pa moves on, and next up we've got Three Toes.
Oh,
That's about what I was expecting.
This was the only picture I could find of Three Toes. Obviously, you can see like I don't know the director or somebody behind him. But
technically, he's the first one I've seen without a hair lip. That's cool.
I guess that's true.
What do the directors have against people with hair lips?
I don't know. Maybe it's just an easy way to throw some makeup on them or something.
What do directors
I guess
have
that's
against-
probably a common horror thing, you know?
What do directors have against cannibals making them look so ugly? Come on.
Well, it's the decades and generations of inbreeding and the nuclear waste. That
Oh,
Boy.
decades and generations of inbreeding. Okay.
Boy,
Yeah.
he's
So the
already kind of
resourceful.
lost for me now with all this inbreeding.
Yeah, he's you know kind of I don't want to say useless, but he's in Wrong Turn 3. Actually, he's in Wrong Turn 2 as a baby, and he's in Wrong Turn 3 as a I guess we'll say like teenager. Yeah, he gets the shit kicked out of him. He's not a good fighter. He's kind of undersized. As hillbillies go, he's probably the worst one.
Shot in the chest with a handgun and beheaded with a knife. Things ain't going so good for Three Toes over here.
No, they're not. And then Three Toes will be going up against Kimberly, who is
Oh God. Oh.
That's Karen.
I was gonna
3000.
say that's
Yeah.
Karen.
So
Oh.
Kimberly is the one that Patton Oswalt's character is talking to. right at the beginning of the movie. She's driving her like sports car, and she hits. I forget. I think it's brother. We'll learn more about brother later. He jumps out in front of the car, and she runs him over and stops and goes, "Oh my god! What? Oh my god! I'm so sorry." And then eventually she gets ambushed, and I forgot which one, bites off her bottom lips or, jaws hanging out, and it's bloody. And then she gets chopped directly in half and split down the middle like a Christmas ham.
Okay, a question. She got out and apologized for hitting the man and didn't ask for his manager?
This is true. She was terrified because of brother's just disgusting looks.
Okay.
When did this movie come out?
2006, I believe.
Okay. I feel like, you had John and Kate +8. I feel like this hairstyle was a little more in vogue back then before it became clear who, was most interested in having a haircut like this. So
Fair
I
point.
can give a little leeway. Might not be a Karen.
I
So,
still can't because for generations, for whatever reason, generations of Karens and other white women with similar sounding names have been teaching each other how to complain.
Karen's
are
Kimberly's
really
clothes.
fucking good at it. I feel like everything that she owns, she got for free because she complained about something.
I mean, she's a professional actor, evidently. I mean, she's got an agent. She's trying to get extra work. And I will say that when she hits brother with her car,
She
she
called
is
the
actually
police on him.
compassionate. She's very upset about it. She's not complaining. She's not, oh my God, why'd you get in my way? She's legitimately scared that she hurt this hillbilly. And I mean, that comes back to bite her in the ass, but what doesn't?
Bite her in the
Maybe
leg.
she's rejected the decades of Karen taught her,
She's trying to
She was
trying
the
to
one
give Karen a
outlier,
good
you're saying,
name.
the one that
Yeah,
broke the
she was
cycle.
raised Karen but rejected it late in life, and
Like there's this
is on a
village
path of
Karens and shit
redemption.
like that, but Kimberly said no.
No, yeah.
That's not
Her
gonna be
actual
me.
name is Karen, but she changed it to Kimberly in rebellion.
Now her spirit goes on to the rest of the Karens at Walmart.
We'll put it to a vote. These are two of the weaker entries in this series, so I'm kind of glad we're getting rid of one now.
I gotta say, we're going with a cannibal versus somebody with the amount of screen time, same as Patton Oswalt, like 2 minutes.
I'm going
Sounds like-
Kimberly because I want free shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna sound
Fritos doesn't look
shallow.
like he-
Yeah.
She's gonna sound shallow, but she's an actress. They make a lot of money. They could bring some cool stuff to the apartment or house.
Okay.
I mean, she seems like the type who wouldn't. There's a two-way street here, though. She might be very materialistic if we're thinking of her as a Karen and an actress, and be like, oh, well, I don't want to get an apartment. Let's like share a house.
I like that. And if my phone messes up,
But that's
I
a
could
pro.
just be like, "Hey Kimberly, my phone is messed up. Oh man, I'm really upset. I gotta go to T-Mobile." And she'll be like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of that."
I got it.
And then she'll come back with like 5 phones.
Yeah.
That's great.
But then you might be kind of sucked into that lifestyle, and she's like, "Oh, let's go to this steakhouse." It's like, Kimberly, I can't afford that. It's like, "Oh, come on, it's just $50 a plate. Let's go." And you're like, "Kimberly, I can't do that."
All I gotta do is just
What?
tell her. I think my steak is too salty. What?
Yeah.
I'd like to see
Are you with the chef?
All right, I'm
Drop that
sold.
down to $10.
All right,
Kimberly.
I'm
All
sold.
right.
You sold me on Kimberly again.
Yeah. Going Kimberly.
All right,
going
another
Kimberly.
clean sweep. Kimberly moves. She's literally in the film for 2 minutes. That's fine.
What a
All right.
great 2 minutes.
It is a great one. All right, next matchup is Carlo Chavez against Elena. I have Garcia. It's not Elena. It's Elena Miller. Well, this is Carlo Chavez. He's a crook,
You don't
guys. He's a
say.
prisoner. He's in Wrong Turn 3, and only Wrong Turn 3. He is a prisoner being transported to another prison, and then the hillbillies ram the prison van off the road, and he escapes along with some other people, and then needs to, survive the night until he can get back, with his buddies and
His
have
name's
prison
Carlo
fun.
Chavez. He's a crook.
Yeah, he's some sort of prisoner.
Interesting.
He looks like a crooked, like corrupt cop to me. Like he'd have that kind of role in another movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting. Carlo Chavez, the Latino fella, happens to be a crook. Very Donald Trumpish, if you ask me.
This is which movie is this one?
This is Wrong Turn 3, which was in
That's
08 or 9.
that's Trump's favorite movie. I wonder why.
Well, there is a white supremacist in the movie, and he gets beat up. So maybe it's not his favorite.
If
He
knows
likes
the
every
list,
other-
I'll
he
just say
edited-
White
no already
supremacist
to
gets
him.
beat up, but he gets killed. And
He has a
crook.
fan cut. He has a fan cut where that scene doesn't exist and the character lives.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure the white supremacist gets killed too. He just gets beat up as well.
You know, it'd be funny as hell if Carlo Chavez isn't really Carlo Chavez. It's some Armenian name, and he's like, I'm Armenian, but everybody seems to think that I'm Mexican because I'm racially ambiguous.
I wouldn't mind having him as my roommate. I mean, he's a tough guy. I like to think, prison kind of equals loyalty here.
This might be an easier argument for building the rapport. You can build a rapport with this man. Strong,
speaks
powerful.
English.
Does he seem like he came out the other side of prison good, or it?
I mean, he's kind of a jerk throughout most of the movie. He's very money hungry and money driven.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Andy, you like
yeah,
that?
perfect.
All right, well,
I
this
like
makes
him.
that tracks well with your Kimberly choices. So yeah, maybe you'll like him. And he's going up against Elena Miller. She's one of the no. Can't make a wife out of a hoe.
No. Is she a hoe? Is she a hoe?
Oh yeah,
Hell no.
Absolutely.
You can't make a hoe a housewife. You can't.
she performs oral sex on the
Whoa!
director in an attempt to get more screen time.
You see, where Kimberly
Resourceful.
complained about it, Elena had to suck dick. I can't. I don't know.
Julian, that's called resourcefulness.
That is
Find it-
resourcefulness. I'm not gonna lie. Then
Which movie
again,
is this one?
What's up?
Which movie is this one?
2.
So is there like a very big like movie theme to the second one then? Because it's like the second like actress character.
Other
it's
than these
It's a
two, not
reality show, right?
really. Yeah, they're filming a
Okay.
reality show, so I guess some of the characters might have like a
You know
little
what?
acting background or something.
you're right, Andy. I shouldn't judge. So what? She sucked the dick for more screen time.
I mean,
Okay, here we go. So she sucks
look,
said
that
dick.
was just a joke.
the
I
director.
shouldn't
How
judge because
resourceful.
as many people have OnlyFans nowadays and have to do that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean that's fine and good. The dick of the director that she sucked happens to be a guy who's in a nice relationship, and we'll see those two characters later on.
Oh,
But
she's
she
a
knows this
homewrecker.
too. So yeah,
Homewrecker.
obviously you have to fault the guy who got his dick sucked too.
Yeah, I put more fault on him,
Yeah.
but it's definitely not a one-way
She knew what she was
issue.
doing.
She knew what she was doing.
So
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys.
Here's
You
my
know what?
question:
Yeah.
What was Carlos in prison for?
I don't remember. I don't know if it's ever said.
It's not murder, right? That's all I need to
It
know.
could be.
Oh,
Could be. It could be.
What
He
year
throws.
was this?
The second movie was 2006. The third one was like
I know what he
2009.
went to prison for.
What's that?
Stealing cable. That's what it was.
I don't think so.
Cable.
I
It
mean,
was
if
part of
that's
the-
what he went to prison for, now that's resourcefulness.
Maybe he got arrested in California for stealing cable, and that was like the 3 strikes rule, you know? And then he was just like, yeah, that's it. He was trying to turn his life around, but then he got caught
By
with it.
stealing cable.
He just needed he needed to save a little bit on his bill so he could get by a little bit better, but he needed to catch that cable TV show he loves.
I was gonna say, who here other than me owns and pays for cable?
Yeah,
The
no.
rest
I-
of my
I do.
But that's these days.
I'm
Back
just
then, I
saying,
would have
Good-
watched.
good-
it's back
Right.
then.
Good
He
point.
couldn't miss his Joel Osteen. He was just like, I can't miss
Yeah.
Joel.
Like I love the Colbert Report. I have to watch it every day.
All right. Also, Chavez is the one who kills 3 toes.
There you
So-
go.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going
he's going to
Carlo.
defend your place.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
can
gotta
defend it.
I gotta say, just getting rid of 3 toes is enough for me.
I
Thank
don't
you.
need
Yeah.
a home wrecker in my house.
All right, Chavez.
no home
moves
wreckers,
on.
please.
All right, next up, Kyle against Nina Pappas. Kyle is in Wrong Turn 4. That's
just looks like a
Kyle.
generic guy.
Yeah.
He does. He's got.
Regular
this-
dude.
Is this the main character?
There really isn't a main character in the fourth one. It's a bunch of nameless.
Okay.
Probably I think the worst. Well, not the worst one. One of the worst ones out of the 6 movies. He's got a little bit of a comedic touch to him. He sees one of his buddies who was kind of on a skewer or something in the kitchen that the hillbillies had got, and he refers to this guy as being as part of a fucked up fondue.
That's a funny joke.
I think it's kind of bad because that's grief. He should be dealing with seeing his friend murdered in a slightly different way than cracking a joke like that.
Well, hold on. We
Well,
all
so-
handle grief in different ways.
That's
Are you
true.
telling me he's a psychopath?
I mean, he might be.
we
That's
all
unfair to say.
handle grief differently. Some of us,
Yeah.
see a body on a skewer and be like, what a joke. But deep down, we're hurt.
How many dead bodies had you seen already in that movie? Is this like the 4th one and he's just so like
Desensitized.
No, I think this is the
Yeah.
first and the only one that he sees.
mhm.
So it's,
Come on,
oh, wow.
Kyle. I'm trying to work with you here.
Fucked up
Is he
fun.
aware that they're being murdered at the time? Or
Yes.
does he just walk into a room and like, whoa, what is up
No,
with this?
So what you're telling me is if Kyle was my roommate and somebody breaks into the house and I'm being stabbed, he's just gonna sit there with witty one-liners as I'm dying.
I mean, does he try to
He
save
could.
anybody or just try to save himself?
He's okay. He doesn't really try and save everybody. He's more focused on vengeance against the hillbillies. But that doesn't work out because he ends up falling asleep and the hillbillies escape. They cut out his tongue and then put a bag over his head and throw him down a hallway. And then the remaining alive human characters come out and stab the shit out of him because they think he's a hillbilly.
Oh wow.
Oh. Well, they
Kyle.
stabbed him in the back because he made a joke about, the dead friend.
Okay.
It could have been a
You said
revenge
about the
thing.
fucked up
Yeah.
fondue, that
So
was
what you're
fucked up,
telling me
Kyle.
is in the afterlife he's learned from his mistakes. I shouldn't make fun of
Karma
the guy
got
on the
him.
skewer.
Karma did get him.
Could have been. All right, Kyle is going up against Nina Pappas. I'm vegan.
Oh.
One of
Well,
her
I'm
best
out.
quotes.
Everybody's. Why does everybody hate vegans so much?
I don't. I just thought it was a
I
funny
don't
quote.
care how people eat. That's not my
Is this the
concern.
only line they have?
No,
She
she's
had-
actually one of the main characters in Wrong Turn
Okay.
2.
Does
it's
she
just the-
brag about being vegan the whole time?
Yeah, that's the only.
just once.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
think only
whatever.
once.
Yeah.
It was just I had forgotten about the quote. It kind of came out of nowhere and it popped me.
Okay, so
Um,
we know that Nina's not going to eat us. That's
Yes.
good.
Yeah, Nina's tough. She kills a couple of the hillbillies.
Oh.
Yeah, near the end. Again, she survives. She's pretty strong. She wears a shirt that says "Hail Satan." It's all good, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, I mean,
Julian's like, now hold on. There's
Listen,
not
we
enough
can-
Jesus
Had
in
me
our house
until
now.
like you had me up until Hail Satan, and I was just like,
I'm-
wait a minute.
We can end this tournament now. I'm voting Nina Pappas.
Hail Satan.
sorry, Julian. This might be a 2-1 against you.
I'd rather fight like Nina because the other dude he falls asleep on the job and gets killed. That's on him.
That's
Yeah,
true.
is he gonna clean the toilet or is he gonna sleep on the couch? That's what I need to know about Kyle.
He's a couch boy.
We gotta keep tying this back to the roommate thing.
This is true. All right, so Nina moves on. Next matchup is Amber. Amber is in Wrong Turn 2. She's the lesbian that Jonesy hits on for quite some time. They eventually, mend their fences and have a nice little relationship for about 5 minutes before they both get killed.
Oh.
Well, wait, what kind of relationship?
Well, just a friendly,
Friendly.
supportive,
Okay.
normal relationship.
Okay.
They don't no, not a sexual one.
Yeah, but you know what?
gonna
She's,
say-
she's losing points for me for sympathizing with a man named Jonesy. So
Jonesy learns the error of his ways, and
Yeah,
she
you
just
know-
kind of accepts him. I like Amber. She's ex-Marines or something. She's tough. She's strong. She
Clean.
fashioned a hunting spear out of a stick and some other sticks.
Resourceful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
You know,
innovative,
Good
hard
on the
worker.
people that like teach the shitty people. Like, I don't think you need to, but the ones that take the effort, good job.
Probably pays her bills on time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She actually owes her dad a lot of money for something, and I can't remember what it was, but I do know she did say she owes her dad a lot of money.
She's in debt. Ooh.
I think she is.
If she's in
5
debt,
figures.
is she gonna
If
be
she's
paying
in
the
debt,
bills?
then I don't know.
Well,
I'm
maybe
not gonna
at the
sit here
beginning.
and cover the utilities and the cable and my half of the rent.
That's a lot.
There's some problems here
I
with,
already
with
got my
Amber
own
now.
problems.
That's
That's
true. You shouldn't need
perfectly
her
fine.
problems as well. All right, Amber is going to go up against the old timer.
Does he pay his bills? It doesn't look like it.
Is he a
looks
gas
like
station
an
owner?
overt racist.
Yes, he is a gas station owner. Good guess, Dave.
Wow, 2 for 2 on the guesses. Just
Very
looking
impressive,
at a picture.
Yeah, he owns a gas station, and he's in the first one and the second one. In the first one, he convinces a couple of the characters to go take this off-road where they end up getting killed by the hillbillies. So, what's he up to? I don't know. Might be something shady.
He looks
Alright.
shady.
So before that, I was gonna say, look, business owner, responsible. So that's a key there. But I mean, look at him. He's not cleanly.
No.
It's gonna
So
stink
he's
up
a
the whole
gas
place.
station owner by
Yeah,
day,
he's gonna-
Grand Wizard KKK member by night.
Why do you think
don't
he
know
needs all that
that-
gas?
Now you don't
Mhm.
generalize
burning
this
crosses.
racist-looking
Yeah.
white man.
He's the one that gives them the gas for the cross.
He doesn't know what they're using the gas for. Maybe
Oh,
they just
he
need
knows.
gas.
Welcome to
knows.
my gas station, you young fine Negroes. Here, go down this road. Don't trust it.
I sense a man who's generalizing based on appearance, Julie. Just 'cause
Now, is he
looks-
the bad guy in the
Look at
second
him.
one?
Exactly, you poor
look
my
at him.
boy. Generalizing based on appearance.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, hey, I might be black, but he's Greek. Ooh.
Oh.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
We're both in this together. I'm not going out by myself, Andy.
So the old timer is one of the villains in the second movie.
You don't
We
say.
see him in the first, and later in the second, he
You don't say.
he helps out one of the characters, and then we find out that he somehow has some sort of relation to all the hillbillies.
Of
Is
course,
it inbreeding?
somehow.
Is it inbreeding?
Well, yes, it's inbreeding.
Okay.
Old
so your
Tom.
cousin
Hey,
Danny,
old
we get
timer.
it.
I like you, old timer. Here's my sister.
All right, so there's a lot of problems with old timer, but he is a business owner, so
Mhm.
financially maybe we're okay.
I mean, maybe. And this is a gas station and general store
Can we
in
just-
Greenbrier County, West Virginia.
Can we just vote for Amber? I don't
Yeah, I
like
guess.
this creepy man.
Yeah.
Just go, Amber.
Old
All right,
timer.
Amber moves on.
Ew.
Our final bit of round number 1 is Maynard Odets.
Sorry.
Now, a little bit of trivia. Maynard Odets, I found this out, and the old timer are the same person.
What?
Cleans up well, I guess.
Maynard is in the 5th movie. So if you remember, those are prequels to the first 3.
Oh,
So this is a younger version of the old timer.
So old timer's real name is Maynard.
Yes.
I mean, we already voted this man out once.
Yeah, again,
I know
You
it's
know, you're
kind of
gonna-
cheap to put the same character in twice, but there's
you're gonna open up you're gonna accidentally open up his wardrobe, his closet, and you're just gonna see his robes hanging out there.
Yup.
all right. So
I was gonna say this dude. Oh, what?
that's this is M.
Oh,
He's the guy
shit.
who gets his wiener gobbled.
Okay.
Oh, this is layered. That's great.
He's got his shirt. His shirt is from a movie called Battle Royale, a very good Japanese film that's inspired the Battle Royale genre of video games that you see these days.
What
So-
you're telling
Good
me is
movie.
Dave's voting this one.
I can talk to him about a good movie.
Oh shit.
Got a bad last name.
A terrible
Yeah.
last name.
Look, but let's be honest. That's just unfortunate on his part, unless
Yeah.
he's born into the bloodline. but unfortunate last name is a best way to put it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, again, he knows that he's got himself a long-term girlfriend that he even says, I think she's the one, for
Aw.
getting that wiener gobbled earlier by Elena. So it's kind of a shitty person.
Oh, he is a shitty person.
And he definitely gets
Shittier
one
than
of
the old timer, though.
Well,
Let's sit
maybe
and
not.
think though. If I'm his roommate, I don't need to get into his personal life. If he's a shitty person in that respect, does he pay the bills?
That's a good point too.
seems to be. I mean, he's the director of this TV show. He's kind of got his shit down.
And maybe as his roommate, I could help guide him and be like, "Hey, man, that's fucked up. Don't do shit like that."
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Andy.
supportive of you.
Okay.
Look, I don't want to vote
Maybe
for
change
him,
your
but I
last
kind of
name.
have
It's
to
going to
vote.
be bad in a couple of years.
Look, decade from now, you're gonna want a different name, buddy.
Yeah. I'm from the future.
Oh, wow.
Trust me on this one.
That
I'm just gonna have to go with him. I don't want to go for Maynard because Maynard.
Yeah.
All right. Oop.
Listen, he won me. He won me over with the shirt.
Maynard owns a business, guys.
Mm,
Responsible man.
A business of burning crosses.
I don't think that's gonna work for
real
you.
convenient.
I mean, I voted for M. Is that his name? M.
Yeah. I don't think we actually learned his real name.
Good old M.
He's just referred to as M throughout the whole movie. All right, so M is moving on. So we've got our Sweet 16. We already, Tommy from Patton Oswalt's Tommy is going to be in our first matchup, and he's going up against Brother.
Oh.
I was really hoping that would be Hulk Hogan.
Hey, brother.
What you gonna do, brother?
No, your brother. All right, brother.
What does he call everybody, brother? Even women?
Yeah. It's like, no, I'm your mother. Thanks, brother. No, it's mom.
He refers to people as either brother, dude, or Jack. That's it.
Okay.
No names. All right, so Brother here, also not very not good at speaking. He can't really form sentences or English. Him and Sister, who you'll see a little bit later, are in an incestuous relationship with each other, and they're
Oh.
both. I guess I'd consider them like college aged.
I don't like any of
Yeah.
that. Not one thing
Yeah, they're
you said I like about brother.
Mm.
Again,
Can't
superhuman
read, can't
strength.
Write, can't talk, and fucks his sister.
Look, they can't talk.
Okay.
Let's be fair. I've had problems with people who can't talk. It's the incest thing. Let's not ignore that.
I don't think anyone's ignoring it.
We can ignore the fact he can't communicate. I don't care. He brings Sister over. I'm like, brother, what are you doing with Sister? Please leave.
They're
the
just gonna
house.
growl
That
at
just
you.
sounds stupid because, like, why would you have to refer to them as that? Brother, what are you doing to sister?
Brother. What are you
Again,
I mean, I think this is easy. We go with
Brother,
Patton
what are you
Oswalt.
doing to girl, brother?
Brother, what are you doing? All right, who's beating brother now?
Patton
it's
Oswalt.
Tommy. It's Patton
Tommy,
Oswalt.
God,
obviously.
who
Agent
thought
character.
Tommy get to
Me.
round 3, baby?
Not me. I thought you guys would vote for more hillbillies.
No.
Look, I'll fight for Pa. He could speak and says fuck a lot.
All right, so okay, Brother. All right, okay.
Look,
He's-
did
he's
you
gone
think?
super quick.
Did you really think brother would win even a single match?
Maybe.
Oh well.
You walk
Is
in
Dale
and say,
Murphy
well,
gonna win here?
he can't
Oh, I hope
talk.
so.
He can't talk. He has sex with his sister. You know what a great.
We haven't
roommate.
seen sister yet.
All right, well, you're gonna end about right there.
Oh,
Oh, brother, you could have done better.
he looks just like Pa.
She looks like Pa. You mean?
She looks just like Pa. Yeah.
Well,
true.
Pa is her father and her uncle, so I mean, it makes sense.
Definitely got it from her father uncle side of the family.
And not
Is this
her mother's
Oscar
sister.
Bluth?
Wow.
Oh
so
God, what a
Sister,
mess.
she's super strong. They're actually smarter than you think. They said her and brother set a trap to lure in some of the humans by pretending that they're fucking each other. But I guess they're not fucking, because once they see the humans, sister just flips brother off of her, and he does like a cartwheel flip, and then picks up an axe and she throws it at one of the humans. So she's strong.
Two things to that statement you made. One,
Yes, sir.
if these two monsters are fucking, who is that luring in? Like,
Well, they're
check
making
it out.
noise.
And then
It's not the humans are like, ooh, that sounds hot. I wonder if I can get
Yeah,
in
I
on
gotta
this."
check that out.
and then two, you don't have to be smart to lure Jonesy into a trap.
Well, I guess not, but it worked because that's how they end up killing him.
Wow, I just
That's the
guessed that it
process.
was Jonesy. Again,
I
you
think it was
don't
him.
have to
Yeah.
be smart to confuse a Jonesy.
Jeez, I thought that they would have lured him in by smoking weed and playing ska music or something like that.
Whoa, guys, is that
Hey,
lit? Let's go check it out.
Have you ever heard of 311?
Dude, is that 311?
All right, so that's a little bit about Sister, and Sister is matched up against Dale Murphy, who is Henry Rollins from the punk band Black Flag, amongst other ventures. Henry Rollins is pretty fucking cool as a human. Dale Murphy is a retired U.S. colonel. He kicks a lot of ass. He has all sorts of funny little quips when he kills people. He's a pretty great dude. He supports Mara, the woman who is cheated on by the wiener sucker and the wiener receiver. He's a decent human being. He again, super loyal guy. He's going to pay his bills on time. He's very responsible.
I mean, he sounds like a good roommate. I don't know if me and Dale have a lot in common, though. But then again, probably more in common than Sister.
I think Dale is willing to teach you a lot of what he knows, if you're interested in it. I'm
But
sure
see,
he
that-
could.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Dale's more of a well put together man than I ever will be. So learning from him will help.
I also think that he's willing to learn himself. And if you would like to teach him stuff, he'd be happy to spend time learning from you.
I like Dale.
Dale seems like he's just like legitimately the best roommate we've heard so far.
Yeah, I mean, especially up against Sister for the same reasons as brother. It's an instant.
Then again, Sister shows initiative. Like, I mean, throwing brother off of her.
Also,
And
she
then
killed
throwing
Jonesy,
axe.
which is big marks up in my book.
She also, oh God, I'll say it. She catches brother whacking off to the guy getting his wiener sucked. And she gets very, very mad at him and smacks him around a bit. So she can defend herself.
Why did she need to defend herself from him watching that?
Yeah, something tells me that she was jealous,
honor.
which is marked
I think
down
that's
in her
jealousy.
book.
Is jealousy.
That's jealousy.
That's marked down in my book.
We're going Dale.
I'm just trying to look at some of the music Black Flag has done. I can't think of a Black Flag song. Do I know Black Flag? That's Henry
I don't know,
Rollins, right?
Yeah, like early 80s, I want to say.
Yeah, I don't think I know.
Fair, not old, but somewhat old.
I
All right,
guess I
so we'll
don't
say Dale's moving on. Dale is moving on.
Oh, we got One Eye and Paw. We got a couple hillbillies, I think.
Yeah, we do. So we know Paw. There's One Eye.
Oh.
As you can tell, his left eye totally gone. From what? I don't know. We don't see that in these movies. We just have to assume that it was some sort of freak accident, I guess.
It was some cannibal related or incest related injury.
What's his?
He might have been born
backstory?
without one.
The incest related injury then.
Could be. I think the issue with One Eye is only having one eye. He's very clumsy. He's going to knock into, your cabinets and shelves and
Fuck.
knock shit over
Keep
all
me
the
up all
time.
night with that shit. That's annoying.
I have expensive stuff on my shelf, and this motherfucker's gonna come and knock it off. That he's gonna cost a lot of damage here.
I absolutely think so. That's an issue.
What does he provide as a positive?
Kind of the same stuff as the other hillbillies. You know, he's super strong, good with weapons, can hunt, can fish, can clean game.
Yeah, but is his game human? I don't want to eat human.
Well, some of it, sure, but I'd like to
Who's the
think
better hunter, One Eye or Paw? Who's the better hunter?
I'd say Pa.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
because they share the same negatives, so we have to see who's better at positives. I think.
Well, he has an extra
can
negative that he's a
speak.
clumsy oaf. He's got one eye, so he's bumping into shit. Is one eye more likely to like, let's say I can't make rent for a month. Who is more likely to be like, it's okay, man, I got you this month. Just pay next month. One eye or Paw?
Probably Pa, because One Eye's not going to do very well at going to the ATM and withdrawing money. He won't know his PIN number. He'll be hitting in random numbers.
Boy,
Not going to work.
I don't think One Eye has one thing over Paw, does he?
I mean, he doesn't have a hair lip.
I don't
That's
care.
true.
The hair lip thing don't bother me.
I'm just saying that's one thing over Pa.
That's
It's a very small thing.
I mean, this is 100% a win for Paw in my book. I don't need an inferior version of Paw as my roommate against Paw. Let's be fair.
Andy, we know you're voting for Pa.
Yeah, Paw.
Pa for Julian. All right. 3 for Pa. I love that you guys have literally voted for the same person every single time.
Yeah, we'll probably see some arguments later on, but like when you're up against like an incestuous cannibal, I mean, it's like, you can't communicate with me.
Okay.
I can't talk to the guy. Also, he's gonna bring his sister over. I don't like that.
Yeah, I also don't want to see the sister, so it's a double negative.
Yeah, gross. Get him out of here.
All right. So next up is Jake Washington. He's one of
going to be black. I already knew it.
the actor's name is Texas Battle. You guys might remember him from the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh well, he's out. Don't want him as a roommate.
He was the bully. He bullied Kid Goku.
Okay, get him out of here for sure. Actually, no, wait, that's a good thing. Keep him around.
So Jake is one of the main characters of Wrong Turn 2. He's kind of your typical All-American ex-football player who got injured and wasn't able to continue his football career in college. I know, right?
I'm never gonna hear the end of what could have been.
He's a nice guy. He's probably the most level-headed out of all the people in Wrong Turn 2.
And did you know if it wasn't for his bum knee, he would have made it to the show?
I think it was his shoulder. It was his shoulder.
My mistake. There's always
I can relate to that
something.
then.
There's always some type of injury.
It's definitely the shoulder.
Just let
But
it go,
he's a
dog.
he's a
It wasn't
good
his
God-fearing
inferior
Christian.
Skill.
Did
And
did
now
this
he's
movie
a
kill him
Christian,
first?
God-fearing Christian.
No.
Does this movie follow that?
No, he survives.
Cool.
And he's a survivor.
He's a
got my
survivor.
vote.
He
I
does
don't
some
know.
killing of his own.
Cool.
Like
Who's
Barack
he up
Obama,
against?
He's got my vote.
He is approached with the offer of having sex with Elena, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to do that because, as the quote says, I have a mother and 6 nieces that will never speak to me again." So, he's got morals and values.
Yeah.
And he
Julian, you look
respects women,
surprised.
and he respects women. He's got my vote.
All right.
Who's he up against?
Oh, Kimberly.
Oh, she's not even
Oh,
in the damn
easy.
movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, extremely easy.
Jake.
All right,
Yeah.
another sweep.
But I want to argue, but this is a match. I was
Sorry,
like,
Kimberly.
All right,
Oh,
so
don't apologize. Well, Kimberly, she changed her name from Karen. She's turning over a new leaf. Gets her
it's too late,
ribby-
Andy. It's
lip
too late.
ripped
She's
off.
gone.
It's
She's
too
gone,
late.
split in 2 forever. All right, next matchup has Carlo Chavez against Mara. Mara is the one who gets cheated on. She is,
Oh.
No,
yeah,
I feel
it's a
bad for
shame.
her now.
Yeah, it sucks because she didn't even want to be on the show in the first place, but because Kimberly was killed before she even got to the set, M decided that Mara, his girlfriend, should be one of the cast. And she's like, I don't want to. I'm not good at this. I'm not an outdoorsy person. But then Dale Murphy comes by and he's like, hey, honey, You're tougher than you look. You've got something in you that the other people can't see, but I can see it. Go out there and do well. And she does before she sees her boyfriend getting oral, and then she gets an axe in the head. But yeah,
What a way to go.
Look,
That sucks.
I don't want to vote for her out of pity. What benefits does she have as a roommate?
I mean, she's a I don't know if she's a writer or a producer or something for the film company. You know,
Is she
she'll
gonna
pay her
do some
bills.
bills?
She seems responsible. She's honest. She doesn't like cheating in a relationship, certainly.
That's big. Honesty.
good.
But
Mhm.
she's not exactly a tough person. Again,
don't
it's
need
only
a tough
one
woman.
axe shot to the
Yeah.
head that takes her down.
Yeah, but I don't need a tough roommate. I could just buy a gun. There you go. There's my tough roommate. The gun.
Or you could have Carlo Chavez as your tough roommate and save yourself the money on the gun.
Yeah, but he's got an edgy past where, Mara over here has got a
We
pretty.
don't know his past.
He's
really
a criminal.
But yeah, well, maybe he got busted with weed, and they're just like, "Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
you."
That's true.
Like, you don't know.
Could be.
Yeah.
I feel like the worst that he'd do is be like, damn it, Carlo, I'm tired of you stealing my Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
Please replace the shit.
He'll be like, yeah, but I'm getting the Aldi brand.
Oh, but see now, and you want
Okay,
Aldi
that's
brand,
smart.
man?
Okay. If he's gonna get the great value stuff, at least he's getting great value stuff. What is
No,
the
I have a
great
problem
value
with
version
that.
of Frosted Flakes? What is it?
Frosted Flakes. The they named.
That's
it the
both
same
of them?
thing. Yes.
The Malto Meal A. All right. Shit,
I
maybe
got
should-
the Frosted Flakes, motherfucker.
I should have gotten a different type of cereal. What's a more expensive cereal?
I mean, there's Captain Crunch
Special
and
K.
Kids Crunch.
Special K.
It's kind of expensive.
Special K is stupid. It's basically like what was it? A raisin
Unfrosted
bran?
Frosted Flakes and cranberries.
It's
Cranberries.
strawberries.
or strawberries, whatever. Dried
Someone
strawberries.
isn't a fan.
Actually, it tastes fine. I don't have a problem with Special K.
Just don't know his fruits is all.
No,
Bingo.
Kicks. Like kicks or something like that. How often do you get kicks? If he
Never.
eats all of my kicks, then I'm gonna be pissed. I love kicks.
You just said who gets kicks, and then you're like, I fucking love them.
Not very many people get them though. That's what I'm
'cause
saying.
I'm gonna go with Mara Stone. Loyalty, honesty, good job.
She's less likely to steal my shit, so yeah.
I thought we didn't know his past, Julian.
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
give
man.
I'm gonna give a point to Carlo.
All right.
You know what?
All right.
You're right.
Finally.
Wait, let me recant
Oh.
that. I'm going to go with Carlo. Just because I feel bad, because I don't want to judge the dude. He could have had it really hard.
You don't feel bad for the woman who got cheated on and forced into a murderous situation. No,
You can feel
I don't
bad
know
for
his
both.
past.
I feel bad for Carlo because he got busted for less than a gram of weed and still.
You don't
Yeah.
know
Now
that.
he's in
What if he
jail.
got busted for fucking murder?
You don't know that either.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm gonna go with the one I know is honest and
I
sweet.
think
and
I
got a
think
good paying
statistically
job.
it's most likely he got busted for something and he did more time than he needed to do.
Exactly. You know how the U.S. Government, the judicial system is.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
this guy.
but then we got the woman who got busted with nothing, honest, good paying job. It's like, I'm just gonna vote for this one because I don't
She
know.
can find
Coulda got
she can
fucked by
find
the
another
system.
roommate real easy. She's not gonna have a hard time finding another roommate.
And
Yeah,
she'll
but
find
doesn't
another
but
boyfriend.
I could be the roommate to an honest person instead of just being like, this guy might have gotten fucked. I don't know, but come aboard, buddy.
Then again, he might do some weird stuff in the shower and stuff. Like he'll while you're showering, he'll come in. You done yet?
Yeah, what kind of weird assumption is that?
I mean,
Room
he's
for
in
one
prison.
more?
What kind of weird fucking assumption is that?
He's in prison.
Just because Dominic isn't here doesn't mean we need to make these stupid stories.
We make stupid stories without him easily.
So you're saying that you have to have an apartment that has 2 bathrooms for sure. That's going to drive up
Yes.
the rent prices.
And
Look, the right choice in this case is definitely Mara Stone, but
Well, too late.
whatever.
too late.
All right, it's too late
Bad
to
choices can be
apologize.
made. It's fine.
She might cry all the time, and you don't wanna have to
This
deal
is
with that
going
all
on
the
my
time.
list when we do our biggest mistakes.
Your biggest mistake.
No.
Character I don't even know was voted against.
Look, we make bad decisions all the time on this show. So
Okay, so the next matchup is Nina. Remember Nina? She's one of the survivors against old Three Finger here.
There's three. Right,
He
there's
looks
two toes
happy.
and 3 fingers.
look, he's just a happy guy. He ate
These
his
fingers
meat.
gonna like lick your face. You're gonna wake up and he's like
you
licking your
don't know
face.
that.
Oh, he
Why
does
are
some
you
licking.
assuming that?
He licks a lot of blood. He licks a lot.
And his tongue is out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
So Three Finger
maybe
is
if you
in
just tell him you're not into it, he won't do it.
No,
And-
this guy don't respect that.
the barrier.
Don't
Like
know
he
that.
respects
Going to be an issue. He's
Yeah.
the only character who's in every Wrong Turn movie. He's in all of them. He's in 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3 is when he dies in 3. He is pretty much indestructible. I think it would be kind of cool to have a literal indestructible person as a roommate. I've seen him
Or
get
problem.
shot with a shotgun from about 10 feet away and then survive with a hole blown in his stomach. He gets burned, smacked, punched, kicked, walloped, any sort of verb you want to use to describe how you hit somebody. It's happened to him.
See, this is why he's not going to respect your personal like space, is because he knows you can't do shit back to him. Like, oh, what you gonna do? Punch me? I don't care. Don't feel anything. I got
Yeah, but-
shot with a shotgun. I don't care that you don't like getting licked.
But in the same respect, in the same regard, like if you build that rapport with him, he'll be like, "You're cool. You and I, we're roommates.
Can
we're
he
gonna
talk,
make this
Andy?
work."
Jerrick, can he talk?
A little bit. He kind of.
How you gonna build a rapport,
and
Andy?
whines.
Look, I've watched 90 Day Fiance, and I've seen people who cannot communicate with each other whatsoever get married. So that is
Okay.
null to me.
You're forgetting who he's up against. The woman with the hail Satan.
Yep. And again, she survives the movie. She does her own killing. Pretty tough.
So Julian's voting Three Finger. He just hates
I'm
that.
obviously not gonna vote for him because like
Julian's
if
gonna
he's
like,
not gonna like if he's not gonna respect personal boundaries and he's gonna have his tongue out all the time.
but you don't know that. Whereas you
Well, look
know
at
the
him
woman's
now.
wearing
Look
a
at
Hail
him.
Satan shirt.
Look at him.
Julian's gonna
Where is
walk
his
him
tongue? Out.
Yeah,
What is
Julian's
he
he's
gonna
doing?
walk up to
invulnerable. He don't
Digging
give a
in.
shit what you say.
Julian's gonna walk up to
Exactly. You're not
Nina's
gonna
room
build
and
a
hang
rapport
a
with
cross
him.
above it. Be like, we just need to purify this room.
I don't care for the Hail Satan shirt. That's fine, whatever is your prerogative. But I'm not living with a dude that goes around licking shit and then
What
screams every
happens,
time I
Julian,
hit him and
if-
says stop, and he's just gonna be like, nope, didn't feel that, bitch. I'm gonna continue licking. No, I
Julian,
don't
but what
need that in
happens
my
if you
life.
come home from a long day of work and you're like, I just want to relax and watch TV, and you go in the living room and Nina's just sitting there like in a pentagram, like chanting something like in tongues.
Cool. Can you go do that in? Cool. Can you go do that in your room? That's great. I want to sit down and I want to watch Netflix.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you
no,
very
no,
much.
Dave,
I
you
do
can't
that
say
if you're
I
doing
can't
that
make
with
that
And she's-
someone else.
And she's probably gonna respect your opinion because she's not invulnerable.
Exactly.
Maybe that's
she-
what she's trying to cast, but that ain't, she
Yeah, I
ain't
was
right
gonna
then.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not vulnerable, but I'll cast a hex on you for telling me to go in my.
Listen,
Not a
this dude,
witch.
you're gonna buy like a bunch of apples, and this dude's gonna lick every single apple. Not eat them,
Right.
lick them.
But look, I'm gonna lick things then to claim them as my own as well. That's just a
What if you
dominance
lick the
thing.
same
Oh,
thing
he'll-
that he licks?
Yeah, he gonna lick them before you.
Oh,
Or
I
you
don't
two
know.
just gonna fight over like cereal and like try to lick every single piece?
Look, he seems like a man who respects somebody who also fights for dominance. So he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're licking apples."
How are you
huh?"
gonna fight him if he's indestructible?
No, it's not a fight thing. It's like oh, he
What are you gonna
respects
do to
himself,
him,
but
Andy?
I'm just gonna lick
But you
the
gotta- yeah.
apples. It's a
You're gonna
thing
try
of,
to
like,
talk to him. He's gonna
respect.
giggle at you.
No,
Don't
he's
forget,
like,
he said he
Probably.
giggles.
I
He's probably
giggle
gonna
too,
lick
so
you,
it's
and then you're his
perfect.
territory. And then he can sleep in your bed.
What if I lick him first?
I don't think that's going to matter.
Listen, Andy. You can do what you want to do. I ain't doing that.
Look, Jerrick, you said
No.
that you said they're smarter than you think, right? So he'll see that I'm like an alpha male too, and he'll be like, "Ah, another powerful man. I respect that." and then we'll just.
That's not true.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you're
he's
gonna
that
have to-
smart.
Do you
By
know
the
what
way,
alpha
I'm
males
voting for
do to each
Nina.
other when they get around each other?
By the way, I'm voting Nina.
Of course.
We needed some debate.
I'm going Nina,
Nina.
obviously.
All right, Nina moves on. Next matchup, Amber is back. Cool lesbian army Amber. And she's going up against
Lesbian Army Amber.
Sally.
Oh,
God.
God.
So Sally is the character I chose from Wrong Turn 6. That's the only one she appears in, but she doesn't die. That just happens to be the latest released movie. Was Wrong Turn 6. We don't know her future quite yet. So Sally over here is on the side of the hillbillies. She wants to continue the bloodline, and Jordan just started laughing at me from the background.
Rightfully so.
So yeah, Sally, the main character in Wrong Turn 6, ends up having sex with Sally, who is, I guess at some point had sex with Maynard, perhaps, or one of the other hillbillies. Again, a whole incestuous rumble down there. She's not cool.
I mean, you
No,
described
this-
it. You described
This
it there.
made up story we had for Tommy, she's actually going to do that.
Yeah, I hate her. I can't even think of a redeeming quality.
She looks like the Karen Kimberly was supposed to be.
Yeah.
She even has a quote like, "You're gonna get yours now, girl."
Yes. So redeeming quality, I guess. She owns a giant spa/bathhouse in which people come to for luxurious weekends and
And then she brings them
potentially
to the
murder.
hillbillies. I was gonna say, and
But
then
she
brings-
treats her employees real bad.
Yeah, she brings them to the hillbillies. They're
No,
there's
not
not much
all
worse than
black
that.
People in her
Get
lobby,
killed.
she'll look like she'll call the cops on them because they look suspicious.
Julian is just very against all the white characters.
That is racist.
I mean, if we're calling this character Karen, that's a safe assumption. It's a very
Gotta
safe
call a spade a
assumption.
spade.
Yeah.
She also has sex with her brother.
Okay, I'm out.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay, well,
bringing
his name
people to
is Jackson.
hillbillies, that's
Yeah.
rough. But sex with a brother, I'm out. I draw the line at incest here.
See, then calling the cops on black people isn't too far fetched. If she's white and she's having sex, she's a hillbilly and she's having sex with her brother. I am not wrong for this.
I'm just
And-
pointing it out. I just pointed
Andy,
it out.
I liked how you just lived out that meme from what was it, the Community, where the person's like, I drew the line at I can tolerate racism, but incest is where I draw the line.
I didn't tolerate racism. I want to make that clear. I'm just pointing out Julian. Let me make that clear.
This was great.
All right, so guys
Amber.
vote for Amber,
So no one's voting for
Amber.
the incestuous.
spa owner.
Incestuous.
Oh, I'm good.
It's all good.
All right, Amber moves on, and the final matchup is
No,
M.
I don't know Ma, but I'm assuming it's part of the family.
Oh.
Is that M right there?
Yeah, actually, I think it is.
Holy shit.
Wow, look at that, full circle, baby.
Well, we know who would win in a fight.
Yeah, Pa and Ma beat the holy hell out of M. So she's obviously the main chef of the family at Wrong Turn 2.
Cooks.
Cooks, yeah, she cooks. Again, she takes care of all the fresh meat. I'm sure she's got a whole cellar full of preservatives, jams and jellies and vegetables and the like. Mostly blood-related jams and jellies, but blood orange, blood cranberry, blood human, all that stuff.
All the different fruits.
Yeah, all the fruits of West Virginia. Yeah, Ma's pretty cool. I think she's great. Again, I mean, she's just a bit of a disciplinarian when the everybody's having dinner at the table. The brother and sister are kind of acting up a little bit, and Ma barks at him and tells him to shut the fuck up. It's good.
But
It's good
she's
stuff. She's an ass kicker.
incestuous.
Well, I mean, I guess, but yeah, definitely.
but she cooks. She's straight to the point. Like she don't take bullshit from no one.
Here's the thing. Thanksgiving rolls around. Now you got Ma with you, but they're bringing along brother and sister, and we already know where
And
her stance
Pa.
is there, and
Yeah.
Pa.
Yeah,
You're
the
like,
whole
okay, I
family's
can
coming.
tolerate Pa, but then you got to bring brother and sister along.
And
Now, do I have to be part of their Thanksgiving? Can't I go back to my family?
They're gonna be in your home.
I'd rather than if that is the case. And it's like I can't even vote for M because he's obviously right there on the table. So
I mean, we know Ma is better than M. Look at this picture right here.
Listen, I bet you Ma's not seen Battle Royale.
I doubt that.
Yeah, she probably hasn't. But I haven't seen Battle Royale.
Should, it's good.
So
Looks
I mean,
like you're gonna vote for Ma.
Ma has a lot more positives than the other hillbillies, but also Dave brings up a good point. Brother and sister are going to be around the house,
Yeah.
and who knows what they're going to be doing around the house.
They're gonna stop by for a visit every now and then. You won't know when they're coming by for a visit.
Oh,
Ma's
I'm
not
just-
gonna tell you.
And then like I can't leave them alone for a minute because who knows what they're going to do, brother and sister. And maybe Ma too. This is a weird family.
Yeah.
Ma does give birth in Wrong Turn to Three Toes.
Oh, and Three
Oh.
Toes is going to be around too.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Three Finger would be also, and by that logic, so would the old timer probably.
and probably Sally.
Yeah, but yeah,
Now,
maybe.
Is Sawtooth in this whole family too as well, or was he his own thing?
So Sawtooth, One Eye, and Three Finger are all brothers, I believe.
Okay.
And so are brother and sister.
Yes.
Is it like it's the same family though? The same mutant hillbilly family?
Yeah, everything starts with the old man / Maynard.
Everything starts with him.
Yes.
Gross.
So he had sex with one of his relatives and then gave birth to all of them.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I believe he gave birth to oh shit, hold on.
Ma
I guess
and
he would.
Pa?
Well, I'm a little confused because Ma and Pa are only in Wrong Turn 2. So Sawtooth and Three Finger and One Eye all had to be before that. So I guess that his wife or whatever produced Three Finger, Sawtooth, and One Eye.
Boy, what a family. I hate all of them.
Honestly,
You
if I
know
had to
one of them
choose
inherited the
between,
hood,
I'd
too.
have to choose M.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what is M going to do around the house is the question.
Get his dick sucked.
Yeah, but
By
what
someone
that?
who's not his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's a
So you?
problem.
He's gonna introduce you to a cool movie.
Yeah, but
I'm going M.
but is he going to cook and clean and pay his portion of the bill?
I told you what he's gonna do. I don't know what you're so surprised about. He's gonna bring a bunch of women home that are not his girlfriend. And
I'm going to vote for
quiet
Mom
about
then,
it.
just to give her a vote and so we're not all the same vote the entire time.
Okay. Sounds good. 2 for M, who moves on. So we've got our Elite 8 finally, and only one hillbilly. Guys, I'm disappointed.
Did you think it was all going to be hillbillies?
Listen,
Kind of hoping it was. Kind of.
listen, when you brought up the incest part, that really sunk a lot of these.
Especially brother and sister.
All right. Well, I mean, we could just record again or something. I will start
You
this
can't
over.
put that one back in the closet.
This is true. Okay, so our first matchup, and I can go back and find the pictures if you need them, is Tommy, Patton Oswalt, the agent, against Dale Murphy, retired Marine Colonel and General Hero Man.
I mean, we already discussed, he's going to teach me a lot. I'm like, man, I really want to replace the floors, but I don't have enough money to pay some. He's like, come here, son. Let me show you how to rip up this carpet and put in some hardwood. Like, oh, thanks, Dale. You're such a good guy. Where's Tommy?
Why is he calling you son?
Well, I mean, he is much older than me. It's like an elder figure to a younger guy. Like, come here, son.
I get it. I get it. It's still weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Like, gonna pat me on the back and be like, there you go. You're learning. Be like, thanks, Dale. You're such a cool guy.
I was
Where's
really hoping
Tommy?
you'd call him Dad.
Where's
Yeah, I
Tommy?
thought you were
swear,
going
that's
to.
what
I thought you were going to.
I thought about it, but I'm like, boy, that'd be real weird.
Yeah, he'd be playing right into this fucking incest theme.
Yeah, I don't want that. Meanwhile, Tommy, we don't know too much about Tommy. Just an agent.
I'm going Dale.
I'm gonna go Dale.
Dale's the right answer in this
He's the
one.
most
Dale
mature.
is the right answer. I agree with you guys. Dale is the right answer. Dale moves on.
I mean, I think this one's
Matchup.
pretty much. Basically, we're gonna have the two most moral characters going up against each other next round. I'm assuming.
Well, it doesn't have to be. You guys could vote Pa in.
Yeah, it's gonna be Paw versus
You
Dale.
obviously want us to vote Pa in. But not up against Jake. If it was against anybody else, he might have stand a chance, but not against Jake. Not for me.
Jake, the All-American
Yeah, not
football
against Jake.
player, should go against the All-American hero.
The only Pa's got the same problem as Ma, maybe less frequent than Ma, but it's the same problem. And Jake's great as far as I'm aware.
Jake
So
is
we're going.
great.
I'm going Jake.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jake's pretty
Jake
cool.
and Dale should be the championship. Let's be fair here.
Hey, that's the beauty of Bracket Up. That means we're getting M in the final four or something. All right. Another matchup. Carlo Chavez, Nina Pappas.
Is
I
Nina,
told you at the start. I'm voting Nina.
is Nina
is
the
true.
one with Hail Satan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Julian,
No, Nina.
it's gotta be Nina.
I gotta go Carlo.
What you don't want? You don't
Did
want Hail
Carlos
Satan
kill
in your-
any? Did Carlos kill any of the hillbillies?
Oh yeah. He
Okay.
kills Three Finger.
Okay.
But anyone
Right,
can
yeah.
kill Three Finger. He's a bitch.
No, Three Finger survives in every fucking movie except for number
okay.
3.
Yeah, okay. I was
He's
thinking
the only
of
one
This
other
is the one that licks,
Yeah.
right?
The one that what? The licks.
licks.
Yes, Three Finger licks.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
but Nina has a shirt that says Hail Satan.
Yeah, I'm going Nina.
Yeah, Carlo also kills the
Nina-
white supremacist Nazi.
Nina's gonna tell you.
Yeah,
Nina's gonna tell you.
He kills the white supremacist Nazi guy. Come
He
on,
does.
y'all.
I think his name is Floyd. Yeah, he kills Floyd. All right.
Nina's gonna tell you about how the witches hex the moon, and she's just gonna be cool.
All right. Nina moves on to the final
See you
four.
later, Carlos. It should have
Moon's
been.
cursed.
Look, I would have voted against Nina if it was the other absolutely third most moral character on this bracket that was to Carlos.
It's true.
It's like absolutely insane.
All right, guys. Last matchup in our Elite Eight is Amber against M.
Are these the two shitty ones?
No, Amber's.
No,
a good-
Amber's the
cool
lesbian.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
cool. I thought
Own
Amber,
Amber.
for some reason, I thought Amber or was Sally, and Sally beat it.
Mm-mm.
Like, okay, cool.
Ugh.
Well, then Amber should absolutely destroy Epstein.
Yeah, of course.
Don't call him that.
I had to because he's dead now, dead in this bracket.
All right, dead like a doornail.
Dead like another Epstein. What?
And I'll save the most important matchup for another
I'm
minute.
going
Let's-
Amber.
You're going
Nina.
Amber.
I'm going
Oh,
Nina.
What?
From
Come
the
on,
beginning,
maybe
I
you
told
have
you.
time to deliberate.
I like
Nina.
Nina. Nina seems cool. Nina seems.
Nina's the
fun.
cool roommate.
Look,
Both of these are cool roommates, but
Oh,
Nina's the
both
cool
of them are
I don't-
cool.
I don't think Nina really hails Satan. It's just a fun, ironic tea. She
I don't
seems
care about the
cool.
Satanism thing. I don't give a shit about that.
He's
I just
cool.
like Amber.
Tell me more about Nina, badass Nina, for a minute.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Actually, tell us
Yeah.
about both. Tell us about both.
All right. Well, okay. Amber isn't, because she dies, she's not in the movie quite as much as Nina. But again, she's retired Army. She's very good at hunting and trapping. She's smart and determined and really, really wants to win the competition in the first place to help pay off that money that she owes her father so she can start a life
Ambitious.
of her own.
Dad,
She's ambitious.
She is.
yeah, she hunts. You know how I hunt? I go to Jewel.
I don't know if I don't need a hunter
apartments.
roommate.
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
Yeah,
If she's like, you know what, I'm gonna go out with some friends. We're gonna go hunting. I can bring you back some deer meat, and deer meat's really good.
I can go get deer meat at a store. I also have other friends who hunt. I don't need to live with them. She's in debt, and she does. It's cool
That-
as
yeah.
she kind of seems.
But who
Nina-
is it? It's
Nina
her
ain't
father.
dead
It's
and
her
is
father. It's her father.
It's
It's
still
her
debt.
dad.
I don't owe my parents any money. I'm not in debt to my parents.
And I'm sure that her dad was like, "It's okay, babe. It's okay. You
No,
don't
because
have
she's
to
got
pay
it. She's
me
on this
back.
damn
You can
show
take your
to pay her
time.
back.
You can take
So,
your time."
okay, I'm gonna interrupt here. Her dad doesn't approve of or of Amber's lifestyle. Excuse me. So I think she's pretty much paying off these bills to say, "Fuck you, Dad. I'm done with you. I don't owe you money. Go the fuck away. I'm gonna go be a lesbian."
Well, I'm not living with Nina's or Amber's dad, so that's fine. Like she and her and I would agree that her dad's just a piece of shit. But still,
Yeah, you can cut her some slack though if she's in debt for those reasons.
no, she's still in debt.
Maybe she's late on a payment here and there. That's fine. She's at least cutting
I'm
some
not-
ties with bad toxic
I'm not
people.
here.
You know?
I'm not here to be the charity case in terms of financially. Like, I'm not gonna pay the rent because she's.
Well, you got to
to
have a little compassion for these people.
Of course I do, but not at my expense.
If she's like, if that's who she is, and her father doesn't approve of that, there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing I can do about it, and nothing she can do.
Exactly.
Give her a place to live.
On my dime.
Not
What if it's
gonna
not
cost
on
you
your
that
dime?
much.
What if she
Yeah.
pays back?
It not cost that much. Oh my god, a rent of an apartment.
What if she helps pay off rent with hunting? What if she uses those skills, puts those skills?
You mean
into
go to
use?
Jewel? So she's gonna go to Jewel for me?
Yeah, like what if she is like that's how she makes her money? She hunts. She's like there's these stores that are like we need meat, and she's like, okay, I got you. What kind of meat do you need? Oh,
What
whatever
world?
you-
What world are we living in here, Julian?
Yeah. I don't think that's how the world works.
I don't know.
Unfortunately.
Look, I got compassion and everything.
I'm
but
just confused on what Andy might think charity is.
giving
I can't.
somebody.
It's on my dime. I can't help anyone.
How much is rent? How much is the rent of this place we're staying?
I don't know. $1,200.
So $1,200
That's
a
pretty basic.
month, $600 every month. For how long? I mean, that's
don't
a
fucking
lot of
know.
money. But that's what
A
I mean.
year?
A year.
That's
Andy's
what
really.
Jesus.
Going into the financial, he's like a bank
Yeah.
trying to give out
Yeah.
loans. Like,
Yeah.
what's her credit score?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna support you, but if you cost me a dime, fuck off.
All I'm saying is, look. That is a fear when you live with somebody. Is if they can't pay the rent, you signed a
That's true.
contract.
That's
Well,
very true.
I
I've
have
had to deal
lived
that
with
before.
many roommates, and that
I've
is
had to
always
deal with
like
that
you
before.
do need to talk about the finances of it. It is extremely important. That is fact.
If Nina will pay her bills on time.
Well, what
I
is
guess I'll
Nina
go
in any
Nina.
debt? Does
But
Nina-
let us tell us about Nina.
Well, as far as I know, Nina is not in any debt. She does say at the beginning that she's only in the show for the money. She's not there to make friends. She's not super trustworthy at the beginning. Got a very Stone Cold Steve Austin vibe about her. Nothing wrong with that, of course.
Now you're selling me on Amber based on her character.
I'm surprised
dear.
Andy's not voted yet. Like,
I haven't. I want to hear both. I think both are good, but I'm not just gonna blindly vote for somebody. I want to hear both answers.
What's Nina's credit score? Has she had any accidents?
Look, I mean, you do gotta think about it. We're talking.
You do
roommates.
got to think about that kind of stuff. What are some of Nina's bad habits?
Well, he just said
You
she's
say.
stone cold and kind of not a nice person, which kind of.
well, that's at the beginning, right?
It's the beginning.
Yeah,
so how
and
does
I
she
mean,
change.
she's independent at the beginning. She kind of just wants to again win the money and do things kind of by herself.
So does
Eventually,
Amber, obviously.
right, and eventually, as it moves on, she is super nice with Jake. They both get captured by the hillbillies and eventually end up like saving each other and surviving and killing the hillbillies and whatnot. Yeah, that's about all I remember from
So
that.
what I'm hearing is growth.
Well, yeah, it's just a shame that Amber didn't get a chance to have more.
I don't know. Amber sounds like a more cool roommate, but Nina seems like a more responsible roommate.
Hey, don't you be knocking the Hail Satan shirt. That's pretty cool.
Whatever, man. Nina, obviously, she survived. She apparently there's growth there. I like to hear about growth.
Amber sympathized with Jonesy, was it? That's a problem.
That's no, but that's
Again, she
growth
took the
too.
time to teach
That's
him.
Still, that's
Took the time to
growth.
teach him. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not saying everyone needs to, but like the people that do take the time to teach people, like give them the extra credit there.
okay, so then there's growth versus making somebody else grow. That's a good character.
That's a great quality in itself. Yeah.
Because Jonesy's
Not
a
everyone can
douche.
do it.
Who would you? So Julian's Amber, Dave is
I am.
Nina.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'll go with Nina. You almost convinced me
I
to go
was
with
just
Amber.
about to say, if you're a supporter of the LGBTQ,
Excuse me?
you'll go Amber. If you're a supporter of LGBTQ,
That
you're
is-
gonna go
that
Amber.
ain't
If you're a
fair
supporter
at
of
all.
Satan, on the other hand, you're gonna go What is it? What is it?
I guess
Which
I
is
love
it?
Satan,
Progression
Julian.
or Satan?
All right, so Nina.
Well, from what the Christians taught me, the Satan's pretty cool with the LGBTQ as well.
Gotcha there, Julian.
That's messed up. That's messed up, man.
He's got you there.
Okay, Nina makes her way to the finals as our number 23 and our last seed. Oh boy.
The two
Then the other
most
side.
morally just human beings. The
Absolutely.
winner of the bracket is decided here.
Now you said that Nina was with Jake at the end, right? That they're both the two survivors.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
It almost feels fitting to have them go up against each other.
Just for Jake to slaughter Nina in unceremonious fashion. I'm telling you now, whoever wins this one, I'm okay with because I'm just gonna vote for him in the final.
I'm going Jake.
I'm going Jake.
Cool.
Both go Jake. Okay.
I'll vote for Dale because he also deserves love.
Man, Dale was my pick to go all the way. I think
thought
he's the
I-
best.
If I had to edge one of these out, it would have been Dale anyway.
Okay.
But I mean, like me saying like, "Oh, you shouldn't have voted for Jake," is like me saying like, oh, "You had two great options and you picked the opposite of me. How dare you?"
Okey doke. Jake moves on, and like Dave said, Jake and Nina at the end is pretty nice as they survive, and they take Kimberly's car, her nice red sports car that we see at the beginning of the movie. They take it and drive away, and they're listening to cool music.
That's going to be a problem because they don't own that car.
No, absolutely not.
Fact.
They don't got the deed.
Hope they don't get pulled over.
Well, she
Oh.
might have the pink slip in there, I guess.
Where
I
are they
mean-
at? They're in West Virginia, right?
Greenbrier County.
Oh, they're getting pulled over. Okay.
But
They're
they
getting
are
pulled
white.
over.
Well, one of them's
No.
white.
They're getting pulled over.
They're getting
Ooh,
pulled
they
over.
very well could.
Well, I already told you who I'm voting for. It's a no contest for me. Yeah, that one, Jake.
I know what you think.
Jake.
I'll vote Nina then.
Okay, and
Point
you
there. I
said
said at the beginning, but I think Jake is the right choice.
Jake
Yeah.
is cool too.
Between Jake and Dale, I mean, that was my championship.
All right. Wow. I'm impressed. You guys all want Jake Washington as your roommate from the Wrong Turn series.
Jake, Nina, Dale, they're all cool. I would also
All
throw the
four
one
of those
that lost
last
to
two are great.
Carlos unceremoniously.
I just
Andy's really torn up about this character from this movie he's never going to see.
You bet.
No one cares about what's her name. What was her name?
I don't know. Look, if you don't,
Oh, no, the final four are all perfect.
Yeah, they are.
Amber's cool too. Yeah, I'm cool with Amber.
Amber is cool.
Look, if you don't get passionate about it, no one else will. So I gotta yell and scream about shit I really don't know or care about.
That's again
Don't
one
cost
of the
you a
benefits.
dime.
Hey, that is, I'm telling you, I've had fears.
Oh wow, we all have.
No, with roommates. I don't want. Yeah, it's just. Tom would agree with me. There were some fears.
All right, as a last little feature before we wrap this one up, take a wild guess, guys. In the 6 films, how many total kills are there?
And characters that
40,
we don't know.
43. 43.
Just kills in general. 40,
And the whole
43?
series?
Yeah, in all 6 movies.
68. No, 69. Haha, I'm so funny.
Okay.
Disgusting.
I bet it's like 35 or something.
I was gonna say 32.
32. All right. Well, Andy was the closest. The answer is
Wow.
71. You're very
Oh,
close, actually.
God.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be that high. I thought I was going high.
That's a high
Yeah.
body
I thought I
count.
was going high too.
There's about 10 to 15 in every single movie.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot. I found a really kind of cool looking infographic on the Wrong Turn 2 Wikia page uh, that cites, how many kills are in each movie, the number of minutes between each kill on average, how many kills all the hillbillies have gotten, the different types of kills, strangulations, gunshots, electrocutions, etc. Very
Stats for
informative,
hillbillies.
guys. Very informative. Yeah, stats for hillbillies. Put them on the three-finger baseball card.
Oh, nice. That's going for a lot, especially if autographed.
Yeah, good luck getting an autograph from the guy who
Okay,
can't
so
even
there's
hold a
2
pen.
toes
He's gonna
and
lick
3
he's gonna lick the card.
That's worth a lot of money, He licks the card. It's like, this has, what's his face, 3 fingers saliva all over it.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up because I don't think we have any more to say about any of these characters.
Nope.
We
No.
found out that Jake Washington is the guy we most want as our roommate, our honest, morally and ethically superior Jake. He's a good dude. And he's alive. That's always a plus, too. He is alive.
Yeah, I don't want a dead body.
I will say one thing. Throughout this whole thing, this whole bracket has been reminding me of a great X-Files episode called Home. It's a fantastic, disturbing episode. You should all check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really good.
Awesome. Thanks for the plug, Dave. I'm going to write that down.
Home.
Home. Easy enough to remember, but I'm going to write it down anyway. All right, guys. So this was the Wrong Turn Roommate episode of Bracket Up for Andy Misek, Dave Holloway, and Julian Griffin. I am Andy Jerrick. It's been fun, guys, and we'll see you next time.